like how Che Adams now has got 19 goals because of the 5 he scored against Southampton. It's a beautiful thing, really it is. Alright, okay, audio's working fine. Looking fine, babe. Alright, anyway, so what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of I was about to say Minecraft then, what the hell. But no, that's later on today. When I'm streaming these episodes, it's episode 41 and 42 are the closest, winner takes all is when I'm doing. So I was trying to think of, bruh. Anyway, so yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Plymouth Argyle Pyramid. Anyway, so in the last episode we managed to go get a new record of win, beating Southampton 9-0. Yeah, it's not the first time they've lost 9-0 as it is at Southampton, losing to Leicester City in real life. Yep, and then we simulated our first game of this season against Bournemouth, and we somehow lost 1-0. So we are second in the table, a point behind Liverpool, even though previously Liverpool slipped up and drew a game, and then Liverpool won their 13th game. So they just twatty game. Anyway, we're playing Man City today here, so we want to keep City away. And obviously, if Everton do win, then Everton go above them, and City go back to 5th. Potentially even, actually, nah, they wouldn't go 6th. Maybe. Depends if Spurs have better goal difference than them. Anybody else gone up any overalls yet? No. No. Adams managing to get 5 goals here. Both Adams and Bastien have both managed to get 5 goals in one game against the team this season.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. Welcome to you all to the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester.
The thing is, he's only meant to be our,
I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith alongside me up on the gantry. Premier League football
he's
we
only
have
meant
for
to be
you.
our
It's coming right up. Manchester City against Plymouth Argyle.
top goals. He's only meant to be our striker for this season. It's only because Martinez, I couldn't trust him, and I'm glad I decided to go with Che Adams because he's a bit younger, a few years younger. Martinez is 33, he's 30, but
looking
he
to
has,
get the ball forward here. Manchester City. The referee asserting his authority here early on, giving that free kick.
How was that a foul? That wasn't a foul on Simon. He got the ball.
Outswinger. You can deliver these with both feet.
That'll be a throw. Manchester City have the ball
What are
again.
you doing? Billy Ampadu. Deal with it.
What we've got in this game, Alan, is a visiting team that won't be fazed by the atmosphere in this ground because they know they can defend.
No, I think the home side will have to produce something special to break through this defence.
Have we only conceded 3 goals this season? Right, Nakamba, can you go around him, or are you just retarded? What are you doing? Why are you walking into him? You're not going to be able to go over him, are you?
Excellent work. He doesn't want to lose it here.
Go on, Alderete.
This could be promising. Well, that was. And it's a shot now.
Oh my god.
And that is the
What a
first goal.
What a goal.
And
That's
it
actually
could
probably
be
one of the
the
best
one
goals
that
of the
actually
series.
shapes the destiny of the
He could have
day.
easily gone down and he would have won a penalty.
A dramatic moment.
But he continued
It's a
on
defender
going.
who has breached their
I mean, I'd rather
defence.
have gone down, but he didn't.
Almost taking him for granted. They didn't think he was one of the chief threats, but he was.
Good turn in. And then just put it past Edison and in.
And that has
That's
opened
our
the
left back
scoring.
who's just done that,
1-0
by the
here.
way. He's actually a centre back, but he can play left back. He can play centre back / left back, but he prefers centre back. I mean, I might try and get that Chelsea left back like I tried to last season, and then put him to centre back and put Van den Berg to the bench for next season. Obviously, it really depends how much money we get in the transfer window.
Here's Roberts. And tackling is a real skill.
Just because Van den Berg seems to be a bit of a liability sometimes.
Doing just that.
Ampadu is fine though. He's actually been very good.
Nakamba can really get at the opposition here. That's out of danger there with that clearance.
Oh, maybe I could try and get Brandon Williams actually. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Good purpose in the tackle. They can be quick on the break now. Sane. Odriozola. Well, the team unable to find the pass there. They ran into a strong challenge, to be fair. Dele Alli. No difficulty for the goalkeeper.
But I never crossed a man
United in action today, and from their match, we've heard that there's been a goal, and to tell us which team it's gone for is Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 31 minutes played, 1-0.
Great to have Alan McAnally out and about for us, and he's brought us right up to date again there. Got his, to bring them level.
Alderate. Ooh, Cooper. Sorry, Cooper is not in goal. He's not here anymore. Alderate. I don't know what the hell that was. That's the first. I think that's the first bad thing he's done. I mean, luckily, Cumming was ready and waiting.
Gonna try one now. No way through for the shot.
Could have gone anywhere.
That'll be another corner. Corner played in.
Whoever blocked it.
Good save.
Good work. Come on, Van den Berg. Should be getting
Well, the supporters are frustrated here. They're expecting more of Manchester City.
Jesus Christ.
It's still a situation that can be sorted out, but they continue to battle at the moment, battling in vain.
See that? I just fucking bumped off my own player. Oh, Van den Berg.
It's good play this. The opposition can't get at them when they're keeping the ball. Had a crack! Players face another 2 minutes added on by the referee.
Oof. Che Adams, if he'd gotten that tackle in, he would have pretty much got a free shot on an open goal.
Time, and it's 1-0. The second half is off and underway.
Oh, referee!
He's not going to get away with this, surely. That will be a booking.
He has gotten away with it. Oh no,
Let it short. Chance to cross it. Well, he wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see.
Oh, you know, I did want you to take an extra touch in. You just didn't. You just ignored that.
Odriozola. Dele Alli.
Going for Goldbridge.
In store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Manchester City. They'll be facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the game.
Van den Berg.
Leroy Sane. And that will be a goal kick.
Jesus Christ, man.
Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. After this, the visiting team are involved in this fixture in the Premier League, and you can join us on EA Sports for that match.
I mean, every game's must win, but...
Sane. Odriozola. For Manchester City, the substitute is ready.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes. But what you would say about this team is the way that they've used the possession so ruthlessly at times. It's been a joy to watch. Textbook stuff from them.
It is, in this game, been such a liability, honestly. Which is a bit of a shame, because he's done quite well this season.
Threads it through. Well, the assistant has,
which is why I think they knew centre-back. It depends how much money we get. If we do win the league, then we should be getting about 130 million to spend.
Got a quick moment here to tell you about a goal, an update from the Sheffield United. This is how they love to play on the break.
Imagine we win the league and we only get 40 million to spend. How insulting is that?
For Manchester City. Substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Good clearance. He's looking for the cross. It's still dangerous here off the goalkeeper. Roberts.
Fans getting excited and the City players pouring forward to try and get an equaliser.
Oh, sorry that Alan McInally couldn't finish his update there. I want to confirm that it was a Sheffield United goal in that game, and the game is level at 1-1. The space out wide for Manchester City. Can't get past him. Such a good defender. Sheffield United in action today, and from their match we've heard that there's been a goal, and to tell us which team it's gone for, it's Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 76 minutes played, 2-1.
Eagle eyes, as always, from Alan McInally. And it's the tackle that stops the attack here. And he bangs it away. Optimism in the crowd here for Manchester City. But not so much the way the team's playing on the pitch in these closing minutes.
No, that atmosphere doesn't seem to be catching with the players. They can't lift themselves, it seems to me.
Target, players in the centre. I must say the defender took a chance and got away with it. It's too close to call this, but they've still got a... We could be in. Good tackle. Well, this is the situation that Manchester City face now. Time against them, and the scoreline against them too. Samuel Umtiti.
Just trying to concentrate here.
Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes. Given away by Manchester City. Really in the clear now.
That's
in on goal. It must be.
Che Adams
Beautiful goal. And they are the dominant force
settles
now.
the game, and that's his 20th of the season.
No way back for the other team. I doubt in his career he's ever had a more straightforward chance to score, and his eyes lit up and the net bulged.
Well, I have seen them
Just in case, you know.
that kind of range with the goal gaping, but not often, I've got to say.
Restarting at 2-0.
There we go, that settles City.
Final whistle.
Right, we've won both at Old Trafford and the Etihad, and haven't conceded at both grounds. We beat Man United at Old Trafford 4-0, and we would hit the Etihad 2-0. Final score: Manchester City 0, Plymouth Argyle 2. Poo. ADDBB. Y2K. Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. Ooh, look at this now. Alabaliku's in 84, AK's in 88 now, so hoping he can get... Nakamba's gone down to a 77. Of course he has. Has anybody else gone up any? Hopefully AK can hit a 90 overall by the end of the season. He should do. He's been on that left wing ever since League 1. Yeah, it was Cooper that was in League 2. Yes!
Well, this is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here, along with a great co-commentator, Alan Smith. Premier League football for you very shortly. Plymouth Argyle against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed. This could be a chance. Must be a goal.
Okay.
Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. The team that's hosting the match today have quite an incentive to go for the victory, and it's quite possible that if they do win this match here and the results elsewhere work out as they would. Oh, he's through. Surely he must score.
Oh, it's gone in.
Hit the post and gone in. Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens. You get a great goal.
Sometimes you see somebody beat a couple of opponents and then it comes to nothing, but this fella made sure he had an end product to that. Wonderful bit of skill.
Boom.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. They're going to have to restart with a throw. Well, they've thrown
nice
the ball
one.
away there, literally to the opposition. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Oh, time to get the cross now. Shots on here, off the keeper, back into play. The defenders managed to get in the way there. And the ball knocked away long. Marvellous Nakamba. Adams. Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Oh, he's kept it out.
No.
Adams. The shot's on.
Oh, it's deflected. It's in.
Well, keep the concentration and they've won this match, I think.
Just looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument.
Yeah, I don't think it actually was on target.
The goalkeeper behind him is actually getting that point across now.
It's his 22nd goal. Yeah, it wasn't even on target, the shot.
Margin here to 2-0.
That's his 22nd goal of the season, so really that should be an own goal if it wasn't on target.
Moussa Dembele anticipated the direction of the pass.
Yeah, Moussa Dembele was someone I was looking at, but he was too much money. The Wolves had come in. Oh shit. It's because Wolves had ended 7th, so they actually got around 80 million to spend. They got a lot more money than we did, because they actually got a Europe spot. And the team that won the was one of the top 4, I believe.
Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. Rasmussen.
Oh god.
Difficult for the defender against crafting the through pass. It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed, because the striker seemed to time his run really well. Now the hosts with less possession, that's interesting. Well, they do say possession is 9/10 of the law, but not the case here. They've used the ball when they've got it really well. They've been so clinical on the counter-attack more often than not.
Here's Jota.
Jota is one of the top scorers. Is in the top 5 scorers, I believe.
Marvellous Nakamba. Really
hell.
connected well and disappointed
Don't know what
to
I
see
really
that fly
expected.
off target.
Yeah,
He's just got down
somebody
and
in the
overall.
crowd more in
It's
danger
like
from that
32.
shot.
Thing is, next season I'm going to need a new goalkeeper. I think. I don't think Cumming is really going to be up for it. If we do win the league, or even if we do get Champions League football. So I'll need a goalkeeper, I'll need a new striker. Chi Adams is not going to be good enough, he'll be 31. He was only for a season anyway, I just needed somebody for... Well, I mean, I was hoping to get the guy from Everton, but he was way too much money. I didn't think he was actually that high of an overall. I thought he was only going to be like 84, he's 88 rating. So the striker from Everton, and he's quite young still, so the striker from Everton is a player I want to get.
Chance for a break in numbers. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. That could open them up. He is
oh,
big deflection.
It's gone in. Nani just didn't care. I think Nani will actually be okay to play in midfield next season as long as he's got somebody that's a really high-rated player next to him, a really good player next to him. I think he'll be fine, honestly, to play in midfield next season. This is the third goal of the season.
In this game. Have a look at that scoreline. And the referee has signaled for
I need a striker. I'll need a centre midfielder. I think Bastian will be fine again for next season. The attack is fine. Well, the left and right. So a striker, a midfielder. Well, I say a left back actually, because I want to move Alderete into centre back. So a left back and a goalkeeper. Those are the 4 main positions I will need to replace for the Champions League if we obviously end in the top 4.
As we start the second half, there might not be too much of a contest left in this game.
I'm going to go for the league title because I feel like I actually can win it here if I keep it up.
Rasmussen.
Just hope those 6 these other 5 5 games I need to simulate actually will give us some points.
They can't stop him.
Laneke. Celebrating his new overall of 88 now. Highest rated player in the club by far. I think Alabaliki was the second highest rated in 84. The lowest rating is 74, of course, which is Nani, but he's a pretty good player, Nani. I'm hoping he can hit maybe a 77 now, or at least a 76. I've got him back on training again.
We'll see this team again
without training
soon.
for some reason. He goes down
next fixture, which we'll bring to you
Everton
on
against
EA
the striker that I'd like to buy. Everton beat us, remember,
to give the ball away like that.
At Goodison Park, so we were looking for some revenge there. And they fucked our chances of ending in the top 7 as well. Ending 7th. Wolves got 7th because of Everton.
On EA Sports. Substitute coming up for the away team.
I took a like of my life, but
it goes out wide again.
But I'd never.
Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. He might be through. Well, the goal is open.
Shit.
Well, pretty close, wasn't he? Despite the defender distracting him.
Yeah, it's a shot to nothing. He probably didn't expect to score from there.
Well, it's going to be a substitution.
Literally,
now.
in our final season, I'm just focusing on the Champions League, not even going to focus on the league. Because we should have a good enough team anyway to simulate games at that point.
Really in the clear now. Back out of the ball. That will end the threat, at least for the moment.
I wonder whether the keeper afterwards will claim he'd got that one covered.
Cleared the ball.
Oh, we'll hit the Wolves players back and it's back in.
Find some space here on the flanks. Couldn't hold on to the ball.
You goddamn son bitch. I'm gonna beat you to
Too
death,
much pressure
bitch.
for the opposition who've lost the ball. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. It's Johnny. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. We could be in. He's cut it back, look, oh that's a fantastic goal! It's his third
Good
goal.
one, son.
It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form.
Oh, really? Is it a hat-trick? I didn't even
They
realise.
just can't contain him.
Oh yeah, he scored the first 2 goals,
Some
didn't
of the
he?
stuff we've seen has been mesmeric and well deserving of this hat-trick.
It's 23 goals
So
now for the
they
season.
restart again, a bit demoralised now, I think, in a game like this. Intercepted well. Well, this is where the space is at the moment on the flanks.
Go on.
Half a chance of a shot now.
Down. Took way too many touches. Go on, Nakamba.
Rasmussen. And they're looking good when they get the
You
ball
also
out
might be
wide,
wondering
as
why
they've
I've
done
never
here.
actually given Nakamba the captain's armband, even though he was the captain in the
ball
Watford
into the
career
middle.
mode.
Dangerous.
Because it
Defender's
actually
done well here to
recommends
clear the
AK
danger.
to be the captain.
Keeper
And also because
able
I
to
think
stop that
I want AK
And
to
on the
hold up the
clock,
trophy since
8
he is,
more
highest
minutes.
rated player. Let's go through
This is
and
how
can
they love
Albala
to
could
play
take
on the
this on
break.
himself. He's
He's
going
in
for
the
it.
clear. Pushed out by
AK.
the goalkeeper, but
Oh,
only into a dangerous area.
Just do a bit of stretch.
Trying the possession game unsuccessfully at the moment.
Yes, okay, well, could have tried to get it in.
Well, the
but
manager's now
it's fine.
making a double change.
Otto, Johnny Otto.
Dembele.
Alejandro.
He's pitched it back again. Going forward with real purpose now. The break is definitely on.
Official has indicated
Saved by the keeper,
Oh.
but not decisively.
Try to take it round him. Oh, can we get it?
Can finish it off.
Oh well, just get rid of
The
it.
referee brings it to a halt.
Another 3. That's another hat trick for Van Den Berg. Well, Plymouth Argyle 5, Wolves 0. Just thrashing teams. Just leave me alone. Nah, Liverpool won against Sheffield United 1-0. That's unfortunate. Callum is having a poo. Just leave him alone. Come on, Rossi, don't be a dickhead. Against the man I'd love to sign. Actually, I just want to quickly check. So obviously I have that Chelsea left back, but I also have another left back in mind. I don't think he plays for United in this career mode. Nope. Max Aarons, he's a right back. We already have a good right back in Marino. Alright, okay, that's quite cheap. So he's the left back I'm looking at. Him or the Chelsea player. He's 26, let me just quickly look. This is the centre mid I was looking at as well, Ferreira from Southampton, again 24. I mean, Foden would be magnificent. So I might even try and get Foden. It really depends how much money we get. If we get like 130 million, then, you know, that's going to be good, obviously. I mean, Rashford wouldn't be a bad striker. I'd actually put him up front because he could play striker. But he's 52 million, you see. But this is the guy I'd like. Renair. This is the guy we're playing against. 67 million, so he's a lot of money, but I'm actually willing to put money in to buy this guy because he is a pretty good striker. It's 24 for Christ's sake. 88 overall. That's happening. There's 0 right now, as you can see. It's actually worth more than he originally was. But anyway, yeah, the left back. There was the Chelsea left back. This guy here. So he's actually a bit higher. He's higher overall. He's 85, but he costs more. And to be honest with you, I think Brandon Williams would probably be the better option. He's 26, and he's also 26. Okay, so they're the same age, but I feel like I'll probably end up going for Brandon Williams, honestly, because, you know, he's a United player. You know, it'd be nice to get a United player. I had, from the Watford career mode, I believe I had Lindelof in, from Manchester United. I don't know if I had any of the United players ever in, but I definitely had Lindelof. But anyway, anybody else in the rules? Nope. It's a shot at redemption. You ain't getting no redemption, Jack. You're getting your ass kicked. Who scored the goals in the Wolves game? So Chi Adams got 3 of them. Nani and AK, wasn't it? Yeah. AK is just so fast. He's got so much. Imagine having AK lining up next to Renair, you know? I'll buy Renair first because he's the guy I really want to get. He's my main priority.
Well, the scene is set.
Then Brandon Williams.
The home of Everton Football Club,
Dean Henderson for goalkeeper. And that's Southampton player as well.
Premier League football we have for you. It's coming right up. It's Everton.
Those are the 4 targets to get.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward.
Because that guy does not deserve to be at a team that loses.
Tussle here. I think we'll find that out in the.
Surely out in front of goal.
Now remember, we were 1-0 up. We took the lead, and then we ended up losing 2-1. So we want to keep it away from Renair. There he is. He's the reason why Everton are probably so far up the league.
A draw will do as we look at the table to allow the visiting team to go to the top. But obviously they'd love to do more than that and win the match here. But it's a nice fallback position for them.
Played yet.
Well, they've been pretty good, haven't they? More than pretty good, really. Very consistent.
Couldn't keep it, Everton. He could take them on here. Oh, and that's a wild challenge. What a chance to take the lead.
Bastien
Promised a fast start, and look what's happened. You've seen that goal, and it's really
I did promise
right
a fast start. I didn't, but okay. Actually, yes, I did. I remember saying that. Yes, we would take the lead.
Down in the bottom corner. Boy, did he find it well.
Well, that is the sign of a clinical finisher.
He's been very good, Bastien. I wish his overall went up a bit more. I know he's like 29,
so
that's something to watch out for, but I'm sure he'll be fine for next season. So, I mean, I'd love to get Foden in the midfielder, but I mean, I don't think I'll have enough for him and René's when I could still get the Southampton player. As I said, we'll see how much. We need to see how much money we get first. Like, but if we win the league, we should definitely get a lot of money anyway.
Come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
I mean, there are a few other good players in this Everton squad as well, obviously. There's quite a few, actually.
You can feel it in the crowd here. They know if their team keeps conceding chances like that, I mean, it's going to be all over.
He's in here. I think that's a decent save from the goalkeeper. But here comes the corner.
What the fuck?
It's coming out for a throw.
What the hell? He's like, yeah, he just hits it with his knee.
Nakamba. Chance from the... He is a saviour there.
Virginia. I mean, it wasn't really exactly hard. If it was, then you might want to question him being a starting keeper.
And well to hold off the opposition. Chance to go at the opposition with pace.
Oh, Nani.
This could be it. We knew about the pace, and it was too quick for the opposition. Great goal.
Well, what a sight to behold.
Yeah, as I said, I think as long as he hits a 76 rating at least, he should be fine for next season, honestly.
McCarthy. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're going to make progress. Giving it straight away.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes. Well, they do say possession is 9/10 of the law, but not the case here. They've used the ball when they've got it really.
Saw the goal and went for it. That is a supreme save at full stretch. Swung in from the corner, and the keeper chooses to punch.
Weird, awkward punch. Well, Balaki, when I bought him, he was only like, what, 75
Adams.
rated? Now look at him, he's
Terrific
nearly
tackle.
10 overall above what he originally was. Nearly. 9 overall above what he was, I believe. I can't remember what overall he was, if he was a 74 or a 75.
It's good to see a player do this.
Well, he may have even been a
Here
76
they are,
actually, I'm not
still
entirely sure.
probing away. Trying to get
I bought
behind
him
the
with the
defenders to get in a
championship
good
second
cross.
season.
I think the opposition looked as though they believed they'd get through them, but they haven't, and now they can get on the ball and play.
2 minutes.
Takes the shot on. Straightforward work for the goalkeeper.
That's staying your goal.
Well, that's half-time.
At half time, and we
2-0.
are winning. I haven't had Renner have a go or a goal yet, so that's good.
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Nakamba goes for goal. The shot gets blocked. He's going to try it. It's another one.
Oh,
for
oh,
them. They
Nani,
go
wow,
further in
brilliant.
front, and they are full value
Brilliant
for
goal
this
from
position.
Nani, and that's his second goal now of the game. No, I think I simulated the game against Everton last season at home and we won 2-1, but in the game I actually played we lost. The opposite.
Here we go again, and they can't wait to get the ball back from the kickoff and try and get another one. A quick note for your diary, make a note of this particular date. EA Sports, we've got the presentation of the Premier League fixture. Everton, they'll be facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Coming on for Everton, a substitute. Adams. Very fortunate that he didn't make contact. Could have been a penalty, but nothing given.
There he is, Renner.
The turnover's got them now on the front foot. They're breaking forward. Well, the ref says play on,
Ooh.
and they not a
That was a
great
bad
tackle, I
challenge.
must say. For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow.
Just to protect Ampadu, I'm going to take him off because you know he's. We'll put Wadazaki on.
think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that. No surprise there, the manager bringing him off. He got one yellow and a second wasn't.
Well, it's a good try from the free kick.
Wasn't
from
too
long
far away,
range,
was he?
and pretty close.
So obviously I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
really
trying
did
to.
connect with that
You
cleanly.
know,
Well, with that one so close, they won't want to be
because the
giving
guy
away
won
many
number
more free
9.
kicks.
I
Him,
think the
Renner.
keeper's relieved there,
Hi,
Martin.
bye.
He couldn't get
That's
across.
fantastic.
He's hoping it's going
Thank
to
you,
start wide,
Carter.
and it did.
Thank you so much
He's
for
given
saying hi and then
possession
bye.
away here.
Oh, nice one.
They can
Tackle
be
good
quick
potential
on the break
future
now.
teammate.
Oh, he's through.
1 AK.
Oh, it's got to be. Can't hang on to it,
So
the keeper.
fast.
Well, at this rate, we could be in double figures. Continue to create chances at a fantastic rate. Those strikers, I'm sure, they've never had so many opportunities.
McCarthy
What are you on about? We
Connolly.
beat Southampton 9-0. Do you not remember that?
trying
one?
too hard, really, and losing the ball because of it. And shoots! Oh, just
Wasn't too
shaved
far
the
away.
bar.
Yeah, unlucky. Hits it well enough.
After this, the visiting team are involved in this fixture in the Premier League, and you can join us on EA Sports for that match.
Simulate that game.
Gordon.
And then we're playing against Liverpool, which is the big game after this.
Couldn't keep it, Everton.
I think we're actually away again in so obviously Everton and Liverpool are from the same city. Coming back to
Attacking play
Merseyside.
here. They could open. Must score. Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. Here's McCarthy. He's got some room out there. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Adams. Teammates getting out of the way because can finish it off.
Adams.
Saved by the keeper, but not decisively. It goes out wide again. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Jabama. Jean-Philippe Jabama. It's a good pass in behind the defenders. It's broken down and they'll have to try again. Goes for goal! You'd expect him to save that, and he did save it.
Oh, what a ball actually from the keeper.
Really in the clear now. It's a penalty.
Oh, it's going to be a penalty.
Oh, my word, it's a bad day at the office, to say the least, so far.
The penalty, I think it was clear-cut, and the fact that the referee
give it to
not
AK,
booked
honestly.
anyone, is that a bit lenient?
Maybe, but on the plus side, I think he's showing a bit of common sense. The penalty, I feel, is punishment enough.
He's done the job, he's the
Yes.
specialist.
It was his goal.
He's taken on the responsibility, and a happy outcome for him.
Well, he's got a certain technique for these penalties. Goalkeepers find it difficult to cope. Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Good penalty.
Little
It's only his
surprising
8th goal
that
of the
it is
season.
as
He scored in
one-sided
the
as
88th
this
minute as well.
late in the game.
He is 88
But
overall.
the team leading deserve the margin of what's going to be a very comfortable victory. Shabama.
The fourth official
Two
has
oohs
indicated
around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Rice. Well, we're down to the last minute here. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. That's out of danger there with that clearance. And there is the final. He could take them on here.
Well, from beating
Oh, that's
Everton we
a
go
wild challenge.
above Liverpool, so I guess they can't be completely sore about it. Oh, final score, Everton 0, Plymouth Argyle 4. Loan offer for Ross. You know what, we'll give him that. He can go off to Switzerland to play for Sion for a bit. Assuming that all goes through. CDCA. Alright, anyway. Sorry, I was just checking something. Alright, anyway, we'll simulate this game against Sheffield United. Come on, we should be beating Sheffield United. If we lose, I'm going to be so pissed off. We've drawn. Okay, well, I mean, I did say I wouldn't, but no, we should be beating them at least 3 to 4-0. And we've drawn. We're still top of the table, and we can go 3 points ahead of Liverpool. BADCB. There's really only 3 teams in it: Plymouth, Argyle, Liverpool and Manchester United. Liverpool and Plymouth Argyle locked on points. Rossi's been loaned out. Good. At least he can get some experience, hopefully come back as at least a 71 rated player.
Thanks for joining us. We're now ready for questions.
There's a big boy game here. We actually are playing them again as well, literally within a week. Right at the beginning of next episode we'll be playing them.
As the top scorer in the league, no surprise to see our cameras affixed to him during the warm-up.
First versus second, we're first.
Today? We'll find out soon.
They're second,
A night of
level on
excitement
points.
ahead at one of the most famous stadia in world football.
That'd be brilliant if we could beat
Anfield
them.
here in Liverpool. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Liverpool, and they take on Plymouth Argyle.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
Losing possession a bit easily. Valverde. A foul, but advantage played. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Just straying offside. To intercept. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, Derek, how do you stop him? Very difficult, I would say. He's got absolutely everything, playing with such confidence. Defenders really need to up the game today to stop him.
I must say, this looks promising. Poor pass under no real pressure. Trincao. It's with Joao Cancelo. Getting forward. On the ball, Alderete. Oh, he's through! sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. Ejaria. This might have potential. It comes to nothing. Calvert-Lewin. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Che Adams. Samuel Bastia. Opportunity it is. He's got to score.
Bastia.
Nice to work out for them. Joao Cancelo. Ejaria. Federico Valverde. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Giving them the gift of possession. Joao Cancelo. A bit of running room now on the wing. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Surely, it could be up for grabs.
Right, nice one, Vandenberg.
Samuel Bastia. Poor attempt at a pass, really. An attack full of promise. Magnificent defending. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? He takes aim. This might be ideal for the counter.
No, it took way too long.
Bastia. And he's made headway.
Salabalaku. Yes! Rolls at
Well, it was
home.
always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, let's just look at this again. A counter-attack goal on the break, and how good they are at it. They have pace, they have intelligence to exploit the space, and they did it to perfection.
So the match has restarted. 1-0
I'll read
here.
that message at the end of this episode.
Joao Cancelo.
The thing is, this is the match that I can finally say to my friend Dylan, who keeps on laughing at me because Liverpool are better than Plymouth Argyle in this pyramid. If we win the league, this is the game, and the game after, but this game and the second match of the season as well. But
plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins.
Well, Liverpool's name of the game is keeping possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
Running, real chance. Teammate in support.
Oh.
Can they slot it home?
it's pretty good from Alabalaku, so he managed to keep that in.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Liverpool taking on Brighton.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Sadio Mane now. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Plymouth Argyle taking on Leicester City. Can't miss, surely! Really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Ejaria. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And 30 minutes left for play in this match.
Dagger from Nani. Oh, I left it too late.
He's lost it. Ejaria. Strong play here on the shielding front. Well, he's lost it. Adams. He's in with a chance. Surely not the easiest of situations for the keeper.
Damn.
And he's fired over the corner.
Don't know, was that going in? I don't think it was on target. Oh, chance to know.
The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, just
This
look
title
at
is
they
ours,
all back
Liverpool,
off
heck
him,
off.
and he takes the advantage.
Nani with a brilliant
Goes
pass,
to
by the
1,
way,
2,
and then
3.
Bastian.
In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
So 2-0 now. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Here's Chilwell. Awar. And very deftly cut out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. A real opening now.
AK to settle the game.
You've got to say it was a wonderful break, but shame about the
God
wild attempt.
damn it, boy. God damn it, Bobby. What did I say?
Disappointing finish, though.
in the Hoover. I don't know, dude. Listen, son. I know. Oh, okay. I know putting your dick in the Hoover may seem satisfying at first.
Bastian. Marvellous Nakamba. Adams. It might be.
Adams, key.
Well, he's
I kind of messed it up.
Without much fuss. High pressing at its best. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team.
Oh.
And no nonsense defensive clearance. Valverde. It's with David Neres. It's with Awar. Given away. Given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly. Real chance. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. David Neres. An important interception. Individual quality coming to the fore. Top-notch tackle. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Trincao. Here's Chilwell. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Crossing possibilities. They've regained possession.
Hey.
And there goes the final
Great
whistle.
end to this episode. With being top of the league, 3 points clear of Liverpool. Liverpool 0, Plymouth Argyle 2.
Time for just a few questions. That'll be all, thank you.
I don't know, dude. Okay, there's now Manchester United have caught right up, and City aren't too far behind, really. It's kind of a 4-legged race at the moment. City have gotten slightly back into it. I mean, we're 8 points ahead of City, but doesn't mean they're out of it. Oh, pretty good end to the episode, guys. I think we can all agree on that one. Being Liverpool. DCCBD. Alright then. Well, there we go. So we will be playing Liverpool again. We will be playing them again in the next episode. But yeah, we're going to end it here. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.